Hi, my name is Laquina McCray, and welcome to my channel. Hi, my name is Laquina, and welcome to my channel. Okay, so I decided a couple weeks ago that I wanted to do a vlog about my dental hygiene experience. I'm going to start from getting accepted into the program all the way up to the career. So subscribe, and I want you to watch my vlogs. But I do have something to tell you guys. I have 2 kids. Yes, I do. I have a 2-year-old and I have a 2-month-old. I know mamas out there that it's hard. It's really hard to go to school and to work, you know, take care of the house, take care of your man, and then take care of yourself. But that's the reason why I'm making this vlog. I know it's hard, but I do want to give some girls some motivation out there. Tonight, I don't want you to give up, you know? I want you to keep going. I'm not the only person out here with a child. I'm not. So, hey, I want to help those out there. I know people are looking like, yeah, it's easy to you can study, you can do it. Like, what about having a child? What about having a child? Like, how are you going to do this with a child? Don't panic, girl. Do not panic. It's all about time management and motivation. No, seriously, if you really want it, you can do it. You seriously can. And that's what I want all the girls out there, well, women out there, to know, that if you want it, you can do it. Like, a baby does not stop anything. I hate hearing, oh, you have a child now, you have a child, how are you going to do this, how are you going to do that? Don't listen to them. People are going to have their opinions. They're going to say what they want to say, they're going to think what they want to think, but it's not up to them. It's all up to you. Because at the end of the day, when you do walk across that stage, whether it's holding your child's hand, or when you get off the stage and your child standing right there smiling and saying, hey mommy, or I'm proud of you, mommy, congratulations, mommy, that's the best feeling in the world. It seriously is. It really is. And I want to share my journey with you, because I can't wait to have that feeling. This is my son. His name is Elijah. Say hi, Elijah.
Hi, Dada.
Say hi.
Hi.
Yes.
Yes.
My baby boy.
Boy.
And I also have another baby boy. He's 2 months old. He's sleeping right now, so I don't want to wake him up. But if you're subscribed and if you're really gonna watch my videos, you'll see him. So, okay, let me give you some insight, a little background about me. I'm 22. Yes, I'm 22. I'm 22 years old. Yes, I know I'm young. They're like, yeah, you're young. Oh my God. You have 2 kids. Yes, I have 2 kids. They're not accidents. I never call a child an accident. It may happen at the wrong time in my life, but I'll never say that my children, they're not accidents. It's a blessing, you know? Okay. So, I started college in 2016, August 2016. And in August 2016 is when I decided I want to do dental hygiene. I graduated in 2015. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know what I want to do. I actually got accepted into a few colleges. I got accepted into NIU, Northern Illinois University. I got accepted into a school in Wisconsin. I seriously can't remember the name. I had a scholarship, actually. It wasn't a lot. It wouldn't have covered everything. And the financial background of my family, we don't have money to send our kids off to school like that. So I had to figure it out on my own. What else? I got accepted into Jackson State University. I did attend Thornridge. Yes, I did. And I was a dancer. I was actually captain of my team. I was. And I planned on going to Jackson State University because I wanted to be a J-Set. Yes, I do love to dance. And what happened was, I had an audition. It was in May, but my audition was the same day as my prom. I didn't know what I wanted to do. It's either go to prom or go to my audition. So I decided I didn't want to go to neither one. I didn't go to neither one. That's something that I should have did. I could have got a scholarship. I don't know. But I would say that things happen for a reason. So I just say God works in mysterious ways. He does. He really does. And I got a lot to tell you guys. Like, I really do. I have a lot to tell you guys. Like, a lot. So, yeah, stay tuned. So, first and foremost, yes, I started in August 2016. I started off on my prereqs. It's actually 9 prerequisites that you have to take. And for the first year, I only took 4 classes because I was a full-time student and I worked a full-time job. And I was full-time pregnant. Yes, it was fall 2016. So the first class that I took philosophy. I actually liked that class because it gave me a lot of insight on life. Like, as far as religion and politics, I actually really liked that class. And I probably would have took it again. That's something that I would take again. I really would. I took psychology. I took sociology. And I took printed communication, which is actually a public speaking class. So, yeah. I passed all of those classes. But the one that I did worry about was my psychology. I had a C. I had A's. I had A's in all of my classes. I'm sorry. Let me rephrase it. I had a B in philosophy. I had a C in psychology, A in sociology, and A in communication. So, this is what happened. So, first and foremost, my due date was the week of finals. Yes, that was the hardest semester. Like, I knew that it was the week of finals, but I did not know what to do. I did not know what to do. Oh my God, I was so confused. I'm like, oh my God, how am I gonna pass? How am I gonna do this? So I had to figure it out. Okay, so I had my child. I had preeclampsia. So because I had preeclampsia and his umbilical cord was wrapped around his neck, I had to get a C-section. So when I went into the hospital I got monitored because his heart rate, he wasn't moving. You know, mommies, you get scared when your child's not moving. So I'm glad I did go to the hospital because anything could have happened. So he wasn't moving. That's because his umbilical cord was wrapped around his neck, and every time I contracted, his heart rate dropped. So that same day, they induced me, and I was in labor for a day. After a while, I wasn't dilating all the way because he couldn't really move. He was so wrapped around. He's like, yeah, we're just gonna do an emergency C-section. Jesus, I cried that night. I did, because I never had a major surgery like that before. And I was really scared because I heard that a lot of people die from having these procedures done. And luckily my best friend was there. His dad was there too. I got comforted, and then I got drugged up. It happened, and my baby was born. I cried like a little baby myself. You know, when you first hear your child cry after carrying them for so long, it just, that feeling just comes over you like, oh my God, the life that I created is actually here. So, had a baby fall 2016, took off spring 2017, went back summer of 2017. Had to get my dates right. So, yeah, I went back to summer of 2017 and I took chemistry. And I got an A in that class. That was the hardest. Oh my God. It was an 8-week class, and I went to school from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. 2 days a week. Yes, I did, because I wanted to get it done. I went Tuesdays and Thursdays. And I got her done. Yes, I got her done. I got an A in that class, and I was so proud of myself because I got back into the field of school, and I got happy because I'm like, yes, I'm closer. I'm getting close to my goals. So I decided to go to school fall of 2017, and that did not work out for me. Let me tell you why. Yes, I was working a full-time job, and the classes that I decided to take English. I took that online. I decided to take Anatomy 1. I decided to take microbiology. And I took my psychology over because I had a C and I wanted an A. And I ended up, I stopped going, you know. My grandmother passed away, so it was hard to find a babysitter on the weekends because I work Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So they gave me Monday through Thursday to go to school. So I stopped going to school, and I decided for about a month, I'm like, yeah, I don't want to go to school anymore. I can't do it. Like, I felt like I couldn't do it. It was too much. Like, I got a child. I actually moved out of my parents' house. I had my own apartment when I was 20. I got my own apartment. Me, my son's dad, well, my boyfriend, and the baby, we all moved into an apartment. And I had to keep up with rent. I had to keep up with a car note. I had to keep food in the house, keep up with myself. So I'm like, oh my God, I felt overwhelmed. Like, I did not know what to do. I was so overwhelmed. But my grandma told me before she died, like, I want you to go to school. Like, go to school. Go to school. That's all. Go to school. Go to school. Go to school. And I'm like, okay. Because she believed me. Because she believed in me. I'm like, I'm going to finish this. I'm going to finish this for you. I'm going to finish this. Not only for you, I'm going to finish it for myself, because I'll be the first person in my household to go to college. I will be the first person in my household to go to college. And this is something, I want to finish it. Like, I know you know about generational curses. It's something I want to do. A first generation college student. That's what I am. And I want to set that example for my sister and brother, that anything is possible. Don't give up on yourself. Even though you may have obstacles, like, just get over them obstacles and continue to go towards your goal and do what you want to do. So I got back in school. I got back in school spring of 2000. I got back in school spring of 2018. And I took those classes over. I took English over. Yes, I did. I took my Anatomy 1 over. And those actually were the only 2 classes that I had. Because I'm like, okay, I need to do something. And actually, because I dropped out, because I stopped going the semester before, I was in jeopardy of losing my financial aid. I'm like, oh my God, I'm not going to have financial aid because I made the dumbest decision of not going back to school. And I'm like, oh my God, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? So they gave me a chance to write a letter to financial aid and explain to them why I stopped going to school and why I should continue to keep, or why should I keep my financial aid, or why should they let me keep my financial aid. So I wrote them a letter, and I stated to them, like, look, I'm a first generation college student, and this is something that I really want to do. Like, as you can see, I'm in good standing with being a student. Like, I'm dedicated to my work. I have good grades and with all of my classes. So I feel like you should give me another chance. And good thing is they let me get another chance. So yes, I kept my financial aid. Yes, and I was so happy, because it was heavy on my heart. Like, oh my God, I messed up. Like, I let my emotions get the best of me. And because I let my emotions get the best of me, I'm about to lose everything that I worked for. And I'm like, no, I can't let this happen. I cannot let this happen. So I wrote that letter, honey. I continued to go to school. I got an A in both of my classes. Yes, I did. I got a B in English. I didn't go to that class a lot. She was a good teacher, but it was like, I got a B. I'm not gonna lie to you about my grades. I got a B. And it was because I turned in a couple assignments late. As you all know, it's kind of hard to write a lot of papers while you're taking an anatomy and physiology class. Because that class is going to take a lot out of you. You really have to study. You really have to get down to the nitty-gritty when it comes to those classes, because they mean a lot. You're going to understand why. If you're going to be in the dental hygiene program, you're going to understand why it's important to really get to the nitty-gritty with them anatomy classes. Because if you don't know that anatomy, you don't know anything, or you won't understand what you're studying if you don't know the anatomy, the anatomy. So yeah, I got an A in Anatomy 1, and I got a B in English, and I did pretty good. So that summer, I'm like, yeah, I got myself together. So that year, well, last year, because it's 2019, it's currently March of 2019. March of 2018? That was the worst one. actually that year, that was kind of the worst year of my life.